Welcome back, everyone, for our episode 2 of WWE Podcast with Ty Visual. I'm T-Buff or Ty. This is T-Rob or Viz of our group, and I'd like to welcome you guys back. You seen our last episode? We did glad to be back. Our reaction or prediction for what we thought was a PLE, but it's not for Saturday Night Main Event. And today we're going to be doing the review of that and the review of Raw. So,
do it.
Yeah, let's go. So, I thought the pay-per-view was... Say what?
Pay-per-view?
Said it again. I thought it was... I thought it was okay. I thought it was really good. I mean, like, I'm biased. I think every match, every show is good. But yeah, but it was a kind of what you would expect with no title changes or anything like that. But I mean, the first match, Sammy and Drew, we did have our competition going. I took a early lead with that one with Drew McIntyre winning.
Yeah, I chose Sammy, and that didn't pan out too well.
Yeah, so we chose wrong.
But they're all injured, and the other one disappears for months. So.
Yeah. So I thought that was a good match. That was pretty good. I'm rolling with Drew right now.
Pretty clean.
Yeah. And then I don't know if anything special happened in the match, just besides them fighting. I honestly was waiting for your Jay or somebody to come in and interfere, but that didn't happen either. So I thought that was a good decision to let them just go one-on-one.
Even CM Punk.
Yeah, even CM Punk.
But it didn't have any. It was a nice, clean fight.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then after that, T-Rob tied it back up with the Liv and Io. Liv took the victory. I was watching it and I was like, why did I even pick Io to win? I should have known better, But
she has been showing some good skill though.
Yeah, it's good. I think either one of them are very valid champions. I honestly wouldn't put it past them if Io went and got the women's Intercontinental title.
And you did do like a bonus prediction, thinking Tiffany might appear in this match.
Yeah, and I think I said from now on, if we do that, it's gonna be like punishable. So, like if I do it again next time and it's wrong, then I think I should lose a point instead of getting nothing.
I agree.
And then if you get it right, the winner. I feel like you'd have to get the match right and the cash in if it's a cash in.
Yeah.
So
it only works one way though.
Yeah.
Like mine, I don't get punished.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
that is an interesting point because even if you guess that the cash in happens, someone could win the match.
Yeah.
Before that cash in.
Yeah.
And then they're so tired that person comes in behind them while the ref's holding their arm up.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. And then what if they don't even finish the match? What if it goes into a triple threat match and then you're screwed either way. So yeah, I thought
live change your prediction.
Yeah, the match was good, and I think Rhea come out, right? She come out.
She did come out. That was
after the match, and and I think that solidified that she was the number one contender. And as they're doing their little Netflix thing today, and they actually I think it was announced that it is going to be Netflix Raw. The Netflix error is going to be Liv versus Rhea for the title. That's going to be good. If you want to, let's see.
Got two matches solidified there, right? Liv versus Rhea, and then the Roman Reigns versus Solo.
Yep, and then and the CM Punk versus Seth Rollins is the third match.
But we'll talk about that during the Raw segment.
Yeah.
And then CM Punk's awesome impersonation.
Yeah. Seth Rollins. And then after that, we actually chose all the same. So we were tied one up. so I'm really not sure what to do.
Well, you did do a bonus for Tiffany on the United States one too.
Yeah.
I think you guessed Tiffany for both of those.
No, I didn't
Potentially.
do it. I
Potentially.
didn't do it for the U.S. one.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
I have it written down that you did. Are you sure?
Oh, I have it written down.
Maybe I did it.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
Maybe I did it. So now both punishable.
Yeah.
Punishable.
Either
Damien.
way, I mean, I can see Tiffany going for the U.S. title. I'm glad. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. So our third match
Next
there.
match, triple threat.
Yep. Go ahead with it. Go ahead with it there, T-Row.
So you had Gunther, you had Damian Priest, and Finn Balor. It was an
Yeah,
excellent bout, and
it was.
I really enjoyed how it. Finn Balor was the one that was pinned, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'm trying to recall.
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
one that
You
was
got the
pinned.
power
Yeah.
bomb. Yeah.
And then, oh wait, hold on a moment. Yeah, that is right because he was also pinned on Raw. So I just want to make sure that I got the right show. but,
They're burying my
but,
boy Finn.
but yeah, so yeah, Finn Balor is the one pinned. So Drew, or not Drew, Damian didn't, actually lose this bout in terms of, legality, other than just not being the one that won.
Yeah.
It was very interesting. Of course, like Finn Balor, he seemed like a child play to Gunther when he tried to do the chops and stuff, and that was
Yeah.
hilarious because Gunther just
Yeah.
took him down. And then Damien, I guess he's just upset with all the chops, and he just like does a flurry of chops back whenever it happens. And I think eventually Gunther got the idea, hey, this probably isn't gonna work anymore.
Yeah. I should stop slapping him. He's gonna slap me back. I don't know how to take the chops, man. Honestly,
And
I
look at
couldn't.
that. Do you see the blood that starts drawing?
Yeah, like under their skin and stuff.
Crazy. Yeah,
Well, you
from
remember?
both.
So we actually went to Raw last, not this past, but last year, and was it September
I think
9th or something like that? We went to
maybe.
we went to Raw in Charlotte, and that we actually got to see Gunther and Chad Gable wrestle, and man, we had decent seats, and they were pretty good, so we were decently close to the ring. And but man, when he would slap Chad Gable in the chest, like you could hear it from where we were at. Like it was like T-Rob got his hands and like slapped the side of my ears. It was yeah, dude. It was crazy, and I was like, oh my gosh, man. And then
It
you
makes
can feel
sense.
it in the crowd because whenever they would slap, everybody's like,
Thunder.
ooh,
Yeah. So there's 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th of September of last year. So I want to say it's the 25th. I've got my stub somewhere.
yeah. Anyway, we went, and it was fun. But yeah, Gunther ended up winning that match. With pretty sure he's not gonna. You're not gonna, have that long of an intercontinental reign and then give up that title in such a short run. Which I think he's a good champion. I
Well,
mean,
relatively, that's what they're alluding to is if he's gonna reign with this title as long as he did the Intercontinental or
yeah,
longer.
yeah. Because even in one of his promos, he was like, "For thousands of days to come." I'm like, oh Lord, that's a that's a lot of days. But yeah, so I'm glad that the Finn and now I think the Finn and Damian rivalry will go because what happened on Raw. But I'm glad that rivalry's heated back up. That's gonna be fun.
Well, and Gunther, the Bloodline, they had the titles for such a long period and made such a negative impact on a lot of superstars
Yeah,
as we've seen. There's let's see, at least two of the matches this past non PLE event. It was related to Bloodline events. So Drew, Sammy, and then you got KO and
yeah,
Cody. So
yeah.
that had a very negative impact on a lot of superstars. So I wonder if Gunther does continue to reign, is he eventually going to have that same impact? Because he's got his own little posse too with
Yeah.
Ludwig Kaiser. I'm not sure of the other fellow if he's still around. I actually forgot his roster name.
Was it
Apologize.
Giovanni Vinci? Giovanni
I
Vinci.
think he came later. I think, but we can do a little research on that.
Yeah. Well, they did. He did kick him out because Kaiser beat him up, and then He
Oh, okay,
comes
there's
he
issues.
comes back. I think he lost like super quick a couple weeks, and now like he's just gone. So
So
they
it was
probably just
Giuliano Vinci.
I thought it's
Okay.
something like that. But yeah, they brought him back, and I think they buried him again. They're probably gonna leave him out and then bring him back with Imperium eventually as like a surprise help or something like that.
I'm curious how strong Imperium is right now, though, as far as a group, because I've not seen Ludwig and Gunther come out together in a while.
No, I mean they're just bickering back and forth about you need to go do stuff on your own,
Hmm.
stuff like that. But yeah, that's he'll be back. Giovanni eventually be back, I think. Which who knows? I don't. Let's
Next match,
see here.
Ty.
Huh?
Next match, Ty.
Next match. Let's see. It was for the women's, the Chelsea versus Michin for the U.S. women's title.
That was a beautiful match.
That was, dude. I enjoy seeing Chelsea finally get a title. We watched some videos of her in when she was in Lucha Underground and then some TNA, and that was
Fighting other men.
yeah, fight yeah, fight like legit men. And what was his name? Oh man, what was his name? He's coming
The
to,
Quits, or
huh?
was it the Quints, or
I forget
what
his name,
is a
but
Q
he's
I thought?
a masked wrestler from Lucha Underground, I think AEW. I'm not sure, but she like whipped him into the crowd and then jumped on him in a table, and he got her up and threw her like power bombed her up on the ring apron and stuff,
On
and
the
it was pretty
apron,
good.
yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad she won the first women's title. That was pretty good.
She is the first U.S. woman's title holder.
Yeah, that was good to see. And me Chin, it was a good match. It was a lot better match than I thought it was going to be.
It was kind of a, I think I mentioned this in the predictions, but it was a uh, revenge match for the dumpster battle they had.
Yeah, yeah.
Chelsea
She
got
she got her back on
literally
that one.
dumped. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty much a callback to that, in my opinion. And
yeah,
she came out on top, got the
yeah,
title, and now
yeah.
she's ready
As
to
she
roll.
should. I think that was very very
What do you
justified
think
there.
about her future? You think she's gonna continue to grow, or is she gonna be ditzy and lose it pretty quick?
I hope so, man. I hope they don't just let her have it and then just take it away from her like that. I wouldn't want that. But
Mm,
whatever they do, it's fine. Creative, creative. They make the big
yeah.
bucks, not us.
You did say that you stopped asking questions about them after
Yeah,
a
yeah,
while.
yeah. I just stop. I just enjoy it. Um,
Yeah, it is fun.
yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Just to be along for the ride. Don't ask questions. Just enjoy it. It's fine. Or hate it. Either way, you're gonna watch it either way.
Yeah, just to see what they come up with next.
Yeah. Yeah. That
All
match was
right.
pretty good. I don't think there's anything special about it. Just Chelsea. It was a good match. Chelsea won, and that was it with them prettier. But yeah. So let's go to the main event there, T Rob.
It's Cody Rhodes versus KO.
Yep.
And there's a little bit of debacle with that at the very end, but let's go ahead and start with the beginning. Uh, the I guess one up for the Cody Crybabies, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We won
Unfortunately, yeah.
that. Um, like you said, I think we bet the same on that. We both bet for Cody,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure of your reasoning, but I was kind of against just the. I guess I was more in line with what Cody was saying, and more against the reasoning behind KO's weird efforts.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty awesome brawl. I mean, they went toe and toe, and then had a little extra service after the screens closed, at least for
Yeah.
NBC. So, what do you think
Yeah.
about the match? Do you think that KO finally uh how do I say that? Exfoliated the weaknesses of Cody?
Cody will
Exposed the
definitely be back
weaknesses.
because, like we've seen after the match, he did pile drive him like he did Randy, and probably put him out for a little bit.
Well,
And
they put him in a net brace and then a stretcher.
Yeah, and then Kevin stood on him and held the belt up. So he's got the belt. And I think Stone Cold and The Rock did this skit too. I think The Rock actually was it? No, Stone Cold threw it into the river. I think. I think he threw it into some river or something like that, a body of water. He threw The Rock's belt in there, I think, or it could be vice versa. But yeah, I thought the match was good. I thought it was funny whenever it started and Kevin kept rolling out of the ring. But I mean, it was a typical the only thing I don't like, man, is about this Cody Rhodes reign, and like the matches he's gonna win, like these cookie cutter matches every week, But
no, it's called Cody Cutter.
Cody Cutter, yeah, sorry, not cookie cutter. Sorry, it's getting close to the holidays. I'm thinking about eating. But yeah, but other than that, the match is good. They had some good spots there, good close calls as always, and then the pile driver after the fact was like a good icing on the cake,
With the mind games, and then Cody hurt his heel very early on.
Yeah.
And, exploited is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for your help, Ty.
You're welcome. I knew you would with my energy you would get it.
I think KO finally exploited those weaknesses.
Yeah.
And he didn't hold back as much as he did in Bad Blood.
Yeah, I agree. Because even they ran the promo and he was like, I held back,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought it was a good event overall. I do. I think what is the Rumble's next? The Royal Rumble's next, I think.
I believe so. When
Yeah.
25th of January or something. Somewhere next. It's sometime next month.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even
March
remember
25th.
when it is.
Oh, maybe it is. That's a Saturday. Yeah. We'll see. But cool. So any final thoughts on that? Like you said, there was an intense scene after the fight was over.
Yeah.
That ended up with, if those who do not know, I'm not sure if they actually mentioned this on Raw or showed a clip of it, but for those who do not know, Cody was out or going out on a stretcher with a neck brace at the end of the show for a Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah, Kevin gave him the old pile driver, and then they put him on a gurney, and he stood on him with the title. That was pretty funny.
And that didn't end there. When you mentioned that Netflix promo that they had with Liv, can you explain yourself about what happened with her there?
So what I can remember is Michael Cole was on the stage. They had like a little promo for Netflix or whatever, media day, and Kevin Owens was up on a balcony above, and he said he had to sneak in, saying the security there sucked, and he was talking to Michael Cole. Michael Cole was insulting him, and I want to say he called him like I can't remember what he called him, like homeless or something like that. And Kevin's like, I got dressed to the nines to come see you, Michael, and you talk to me like this. And he has Cody's title, the Winged Eagle title still, and he's like, he's the champion. And he told Michael Cole he was dressed to the nines, but he was wearing a tuxedo T-shirt as usual. But yeah, so then security had to escort him out again. But yeah, for some reason he believes he's the champion, so I'll back him on that, I guess.
Well, the current champion's neck's broke. What else is?
Yeah, I mean he's gonna have to vacate it unless he's got the Roman Reigns 4-month schedule.
4-month schedule.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was
another
quick
champion we know.
Yeah, little quick review of the Saturday Night Main Event, and then we can switch to Raw if you want to.
That sounds great. Just to fact check myself with the Royal Rumble, it's February 1st per this website.
Okay.
It's February 1st, and it looks like there's going to be another Saturday Night Main Event January 25th.
Oh, okay. So maybe they're sprinkling in here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something they're going to continue to do like every so often, because we just had one. Now they're doing another one.
Yeah, maybe.
Of course, the premiere on Netflix has got a special one that's going on the 6th. And then you got Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, and then SummerSlam.
Maybe they are then.
But yeah, that's a little bit interesting. So look out for the next Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah.
And the premiere on Netflix, of course.
Yeah, definitely the premiere on Netflix. So Raw, it was what I seen. I think we kind of caught up with it together. But I got CM Punk come out and was calling out Seth Rollins and did a pretty good reenactment of his entrance and his laugh and everything. And then Seth come out and he was talking his stuff from the audience, and they got a little personal, so they started fighting. Just brawling, pretty good brawl. They broke up a few times and headed back and this and that, this, that, and the other, and they got separated. And yeah, so then I think backstage it was announced that it was going to be CM Punk and Seth Rollins at the Monday Night Raw Netflix. So that's going to be good. That card's already stacked, so this only helps. So that was a good segment. And then I think what was it? Bronson
Breaker.
Braun Breaker and Ludwig Kaiser had a good match. I think Braun Breaker, he wrestled most of it. He was injured. I think it was a shoulder. And it was a cool spot at the whenever Ludwig was running around the ring and Braun Breaker kind of disappeared, and he appeared behind him to hit him with a shoulder check of sorts. So that was a pretty cool. Yeah.
That was one of the highlights that we watched together, yeah.
Yeah. Braun Breaker hit him with a super spear. I'm guessing that's what they're calling it. He goes off the rope 3 times. And
I read here it's earth shattering.
Earth shattering spear.
Take it or leave it. I think when that guy walks, it shatters the earth. So
yeah. I wouldn't want to mess with him. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with him. And I'm pretty sure New Day, they had a segment.
They did.
They were trying to get into the locker room, and Rey Mysterio actually come out and shunned them and said, "No one wants you to get dressed in here. You need to find another area." So they're on the fritz right now, just trying to be the heels that they are, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And you brought up a good point when we were reviewing this together. If it's okay to talk about it, if everyone will take note, there's a particular necklace that Kofi Kingston is wearing that would reveal something special about his character.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Ty, you plan on to have comments or anything on this video, but I'm sure the YouTube side there's very possible you can have any comments you want. So you guys let us know how you feel about the move away from Big E, them just dissing him, and also how you feel about the little ornament that's on Kofi Kingston and what do you think that means about his character.
Yeah, just give it a shot, give it a look at it. If you don't know what it is, then
we'll tell you.
Yeah, but if you know what it is, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was good.
And give us your perception on it, because I think Ty and me had 2 different perceptions, and we can reveal that in the next podcast. Hey,
the fly in my face.
Don't swat me.
Get the thing out of here. Yeah, and then let me pull up. Sorry, I'm pulling up.
We had Rhea Ripley to inform to Liv about the next title opportunity, right?
Yeah. You had Liv and Dom and Raquel Rodriguez in the ring, and they were not letting Dom talk as usual. Liv had the microphone, which pretty sure she was louder without it, But
megaphone, right?
Yeah, megaphone.
Is that what that was? Yeah.
Yeah. And then Rhea come in, to interrupt and let her know that she's a new number 1 contender. And then at the Netflix preview thing, they had it was announced that the match is going to happen on Monday at Netflix, so it's going to be good.
I know you don't want to say it on. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I could. I'll say it. And then I think the highlight of that segment was Rhea Ripley calling Dominic a chicken tender slut. That's I like that. I'm probably gonna start saying that from now on. But that was pretty funny.
A little history on that. If you know about when Damian Priest was the leader of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
History on that.
Yeah, they had an interview and they asked him like who was the pickiest eater, and he's like Dom is because all he eats is chicken tenders. Couldn't imagine going to a 5-star restaurant and eating chicken tenders.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
The other thing, you talked about him being booed. That's another thing that we felt live when we went to see Raw in person. Yeah. We got to feel, and join the boo crowd.
Yeah.
Rounded him out the entire time. I could not hear anything he was saying.
Yeah.
Even with his microphone going.
Yeah. You really can't. It's tough.
Yeah. So it does a little bit of justice going through the TV, but
Yeah,
being to it in the live presence, that's
yeah,
just amazing.
yeah. So if you can, I know it's ticket, it's getting a little expensive, but if you can ever go, just I highly suggest just going. It
Go to
is really cool.
WrestleMania in Vegas. It's fine.
Yeah, I think we were less than an hour away, or an hour away from our venue we went to in Charlotte.
Oh,
So
now they know where you live.
yeah, I'm giving them hints. We might have some local people watching. They might know us. They might even call us out.
They might have guns too.
Yeah.
All right, then
Oh,
we
all
have a
right.
triple threat
Yeah,
that
triple
included
threat.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, for the qualifier, right?
Mm-hmm. It had Kaden Carter and Zoe Stark as well. And this is
Yeah.
to advance, right, to the
Oh
women's
yeah, yeah. An advancement
Intercontinental
match. It was a good
Championship.
match. I think the only thing is at the end, Zoe kind of messed up her finisher, but I mean she still got the dub, so that's all that
That's
mattered.
probably why the other person didn't kick out because they were literally dead.
Yeah, they were literally probably knocked out. Probably was supposed to kick out, but she probably hit her and sent the nose into the brain and all that. But yeah, that was pretty good. I was hoping uh what is it? Kate was it
Kaden Carter.
Caden Carter. I was hoping Caden Carter would have won, but
She's
they
one
got
half of the tag
yeah
team for who?
with Katana Chance, I think.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping she would win, but they got better things. Probably gonna take the title off of Liv. I don't know.
Mm. But I mean, this up and coming talent, Zoe Stark. I don't know her history with the company, how long she's been there, but that's great. Just like
Yeah, I think
how they're growing on Chelsea, Chelsea
yeah,
Green, how they're
yeah,
growing on her. It's kind of like a same opportunity
yeah,
situation.
yeah. I think Stark's been here for a minute. And I think there was a segment of Sami Zayn. They were talking to Seth, and Drew McIntyre actually got a approached Seth earlier to try to recruit him, but Seth didn't have nothing to do with it. And then it looked like later that Seth was being interviewed, and Drew McIntyre come running, walking up on him like he was going to attack him, and
And guess
Sammy actually,
who busted him?
yeah, and
Our
Sammy
boy
actually
Sam.
yeah, Sammy came in and destroyed him, and they were fighting. So they'll probably have a match. I don't know if it's been announced or not, but they will have a match. So that
That was
was our another
fun.
match. So that was good. But yeah, and then finally the finale match, the Judgment Day versus the War Raiders. That was pretty good. I think we're big fans of the War Raiders here. Even the Viking Raiders we were fans of, but War Raiders is good. Their theme's good. Glad they finally took it off the Judgment Day. They were kind of wasting the title spots, in my opinion, honestly. But we'll see what these guys can do with it, man. I mean, it was good, and I think we're a fan of their finisher too. What do they call it? Uh
The oh, what was it called?
oh man, we talked about it earlier too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was it the war? It's something with war in it, wasn't it?
The War Cry. No, I don't know what it was, but anyway, they
Sure.
it actually happened because
Crown Jewel.
JD McDonough went to get a chair out from under the ring, and he brought it into the ring, and the referee said, not in my house. And he took the chair, and Finn and the referee had to, instead of just sliding it out of the ring, he had to go place it back under the ring. So that gave Finn Balor enough time to get out of the ring, go to the announcer's table or the
Timekeeper's areas,
timekeeper's
yeah.
area. He grabbed a chair out of frame, and he was trying to pull it, and guess who was there? Damian Priest was there. He pulled him into the barricade, and then that allowed the referee turned around and was like, "Hey, knock it off." And then one of the War Raiders, I don't know which one. I think it was Eric. He punched the guy. He punched JD McDonough, and then that's whenever they got him up and did their finisher, and it was a 1-2-3 finish to give a very well deserved tag team titles to the War Raiders.
Well, not even looking at only that, but how decimating to your confidence is it to be pinned within 3 nights of each other twice for a
Yeah,
title?
yeah,
Because he could have had the world heavyweight and now he could have retained the tag.
Yeah.
Lost them
Yep.
both.
Couldn't feel
That's
too
pretty
good.
decimating.
But just want to say it. Episode 2, attempt number 2. Please give the Street Profits a title shot. I'm begging you, WWE. Please.
Street Profits.
We love you, Street Profits. Please give these guys. They don't. You don't have to give it. They deserve it. Let them have their title shot and take the titles and just go beyond with them.
Well, they get messed over, and there's not enough tag teams that really do it justice for them not to have.
Yeah, but I think that's what.
Back and forth.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes me like, upset. But it doesn't make me upset. But it's like you're gonna let the Judgment Day just hang on to these titles for no reason. Whenever you have like the Street Profits, who, if you can jump over, if you can jump from the ring over the corner, the rail in the corner, and land on your feet outside, you should have a dollar under freaking waist. Montez Ford, that is.
Yeah, Montez Ford is a beast.
Yeah, they both are, really.
Dawkins, he's good.
Yeah,
Montez
D'Angelo
Ford
Dawkins
really takes the cake.
Yeah, I think what separates Dawkins is he's a little bit bigger, but he can move, like crazy.
Yeah, he's like a globetrotter.
He is. He can do whatever he wants to. But yeah, that was Raw in a nutshell. We're not trying to take up too much of your time here. We're just getting together, hashing it out about what we like wrestling. Like, I've been watching wrestling since I was a kid. T-Rob been watching wrestling since he was a kid.
You got
and say what?
Yeah, we're longtime wrestling fans. We've enjoyed seeing the talent come up, get big, grow old even.
Yeah.
Like T-Buff's boy, Randy Orton. His legend has almost been killed with that fan pile driver.
He's going to come back as 2009 Randy Orton, and he's going to just punt everyone in the head.
When's he going to do that? In 2029?
Hey. Won't take this Randy Orton slander lightly.
Is he getting cybernetic implants right now?
Yeah. He's getting venom from his veins.
That was a mean pile driver that Kevin did to Cody.
Oh yeah, Cody's was definitely a little bit better than Randy's.
Like a frog.
Yeah, he definitely had him like underhooked, and Randy's he basically gift wrapped him and laid him down. But Randy had surgery and stuff, so I guess you have to account for that. You take that pile driver with no protection.
But yeah, it's been an interesting ride. We'd appreciate you guys' view.
Yeah,
let us know what you like and your comments.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone's time, and so our channel, Ty Visual, or a WWE podcast with Ty Visual, for the King is our motto. Yes, we're on Spotify, YouTube. Ty Visual is our YouTube name. WWE podcast with Ty Visual is the name of this podcast. But yeah, our motto is for the King, because the good Lord couldn't do this without him. Yeah, big man upstairs. He's allowing us to, do this. But yeah, just subscribe, leave some comments, let us know what you want to talk about, and just enjoy, because I think we're gonna get better. Once one of us loses one of these PLE punishments, it's gonna be really funny and really good. So yeah, so I think he can only lose one time, because I think you can only run somebody over with a car once before they won't get back up. So, but yeah, so that's I've been T Buff, he's been T Rob, and we've been Ty Visual.
Now? You said you've been. Who are you now?
Is that a trick question?
And we are
out. See ya.